Hi guys, it's Portal Wagon. Now today's video got changed because it was meant to be all about the P2020 and how I feel like it's quite underrated and people don't really use it as much. Now it's never going to be a powerhouse weapon unless they make significant buffs, but their buff they did before where they increased the damage but lowered the fire rate, I feel like that's quite good. But for people with amazing trigger fingers, this was seen as a nerf because originally it had a faster fire rate but the damage was less. So I did want to showcase this weapon off, so I hopped in arenas for content, and let's just say this game became competitive as hell, became quite sweaty, and I also managed to drop a 3k. Now you're going to see at one moment the enemy team starts winning, then we catch up, and it's basically a big race to win, and at one point my teammate is AFK. It just doesn't make life easy, but this whole game was a struggle, and you're going to see how we managed to do pretty well. Now it's quite funny because I get proper competitive and arenas I'm starting to like a bit more. Now my teammates in this weren't amazing. I mean, my Revenant only ever used a totem until the last part of the game, and their Revenants had totems at least twice. Now of course in this gameplay I'm playing Caustic because why not? Now I know he got nerfed, but now I'm a Caustic main at heart still. I'm still playing him, and in arenas people need to respect him. They let their guard down, but when you know what you're doing. So if you do like the video and you do like Caustic, drop a like and a sub if you want to, sub for more content. And at some parts in this gameplay, I'm going to be talking and just explaining my thought process, and just to show you how to really play him in arenas. So let's get into this. Now this is not an excuse, but sometimes you're going to see my game lagging. So right here you see the Bloodhound and the Revenant lagging. I think that's on my end. So sometimes the footage on PS4 is not as good, but you know what, let's show it. Now this is my typical loadout. I mean, to be honest, it changes, depends on the map, but for the most part I go with either the repeater or the Hemlock. Now the Hemlock is pretty arse without a sight or a barrel, so I don't know why I keep picking the Hemlock, but it just works. It's one of those things where I don't know why I keep picking it, but you just do. So right here, both my teammates go down, and this is where Caustic can be pretty good. You can hold the stairs, use the trap as cover, and heal up. And people love going to this right side. You just put a trap there, and they can't really push you. I'm just holding the angles now. Of course, I rush in. I don't want this Mirage getting the res, and I think he ends up getting the res. Now, the weird thing is that two of them are knocked. But I'm hearing footsteps everywhere, so right now this is where it confuses me. At one point you're gonna see me, I'm looking around everywhere because I'm trying to find where this other person is. Look, you're hearing two people. I'm pretty sure there's only one, the Wraith, I feel like. So look, can you hear them? Like, I don't know about the audio in this game, so right here I decided let me try and get the first, and so I can get their healables and then just get into the action. Now depending on the map, the flatline right here is the one I sometimes go for. So for me it's repeater, Hemlock, flatline, and sometimes the L-Star. Now I hear these guys trying to creep up on me, so right now you're going to see the trap placement. I'm doing alright, to be honest. I mean, alright, now that trap placement was kind of poor. That Wraith just shot that out, but you always want to put it near you and then like stand over it so only the top half of your body is showing. And it often works with Caustic. Now right here you're gonna see my game starts lagging a little bit, and this Wraith, I feel like that's the only reason she got me. So I don't know what was going on with my connection. Maybe someone else in the house is using the internet, but like I'm trying to clutch on arenas. Like, can you help me out? Now it's match point already, and this is not looking good, okay? But haven't you noticed there's a trend? I'm always the last one alive. Now it's not because I'm camping and I'm avoiding the action, it's because I'm positioning well. I'm not seeing many Bloodhound scans, and I don't know how much the scans are, so maybe that's why he's not doing it, okay? I think it's 150 for each scan, which is kind of pricey. The good thing about Caustic, it's 50 per trap. So don't be a cheapskate, okay? Don't go super scrimps. Buy as many traps as you need. 50 each. Now I feel like that's perfect for Caustic. If they made it any more expensive, he would struggle in arenas. And you always want a trap near you. Now, I know I left the trap back there as I'm telling you what to do, but I just have it there in case I want to do like the long flank, because often people love going that way and people never hold that staircase. So as you see, I push up, I destroy that wraith, and then my trap's next to me. So if I want to go back into cover, well, I mean, I got deleted there, but normally in an ideal world I wouldn't have got destroyed there, and my trap is near me. Now he went for the right choice, okay? He went for the revive. Plus my trap is there, so that's just protection for both of us. And as you can see, I nearly died. Now I do make a silly mistake here, okay? So I jump down, which is perfectly fine, but I do not heal up at all. So right here, I just want to help my teammate fight instead of healing up. But look at my health, man. I am risking it here, so yeah, I'll go for the swap, and then the P2020 is coming in clutch there. So, and I feel like this gun is pretty underrated right now. So it's a finisher weapon. You never want to start with it, but when you get them weak, I've noticed the switch time is quick and the reload's quick, so it's pretty good overall. Now I do switch on my loadout here. Now when I'm sniping, I go for something cheap like the RE45, which is, I love the RE, especially being able to strafe. Now I know of course that you don't do a lot of strafing, but I have the longbow for the range, as these guys love to rush in, and then you got the RE for the close range. So right now I hit my shot and I realise I'm in a bad spot. And then look at this guy, look at this Revenant, the cheek of it. Are you really going to run up on me like that? Let's just slow that down, please. I mean, in a way, I do feel sorry for this guy. I mean, you can't hit your shots on a big-ass character like Caustic. Now, I realise he has the Mastiff. Maybe he doesn't have a bolt on it, or maybe he has a single bolt. But still, come on, man. And it's a good thing I bought my ult, because I feel like he would have probably killed me. Actually, to be honest, even then, he might not have. But you know what? I think he got scared. He got stage fright, okay? He's probably thinking, wait, people still play Caustic? Wait, this guy might be good at Caustic. I need to hit my shots. What's going on? And he choked. So, I'm sorry, mate, but it just happens. I'm trying to rush this person, and I've noticed this Wraith loves using this turbocharged Evo. Please, have some respect, okay? I'm not pulling out the Spitfire or putting up these crazy weapons. I'm using more humble weapons, okay? I'm staying humble right now. So now I've gone with the same loadout as before, but I've upgraded the RE45, because I don't feel like you need to upgrade the snipers that much. Now, I'm realizing these guys are revolting. Like, calm down, okay? This isn't Battle Royale anymore. Have some self-respect. So, in this gameplay, I feel like if I wasn't Caustic, would have been steamrolled a lot sooner. I mean, I wasn't doing amazing. My teammates were doing alright, but we weren't doing that well. And Caustic just slows people down. I know he's not as good as he was before, but he does something. Now remember, guys, don't always be selfish with your trap placement. So I put it right near my teammate. Now often your teammates will get knocked or they'll get damaged. They love to overpeak. So if you put a trap near them and they run into cover, the enemy will chase them and the trap will go off. Now the Revenant got his revenge there. I know before he missed his shot when he's behind me, and he made sure this time he's not going to miss his shot. And I understood the point. I was like, this guy, okay, I'm onto you. I'm onto you. As you can see, it's match point. Now, anytime we get close to the enemy, we lose a round and they're in the advantage after, which is quite annoying. But you know what? I'm competitive in arenas and I don't leave. I don't know why. I just can't leave. I just want to win. You know, there's plenty of times where I want to leave, believe me. If there's a rampart in arenas, I pretty much want to leave, because I've been facing ramparts. I just sit with a sniper and it's quite annoying. So right here I'm using the alternator, and this made me respect the alternator a lot more. I just threw my trap over, deleted both of them, and yeah, I'm just holding my ground. So it's a 1v1 here, and right here my health. I knew if I got knocked, I feel like my teammate wouldn't be able to clutch it. He also didn't even heal up, so that's why, not even to be rude, I don't really trust my teammates. So right here he's spamming, so I'm thinking, you know what, this guy might be weak. Nah, he had a full purple shield, but you know what, Maybe the Revenant didn't expect me to just rush up like that. Now, this is the round where I get serious, okay? None of this sniping business, because my teammates keep getting knocked and I'm only relying on one gun because my sniper's only for medium to long range. So I buy my ultimate and I buy the Spitfire because this thing, I don't care as much people can say this thing's not overpowered. In my opinion, this thing does it all. Now, this round was a throwaway round. You know why? Because my flipping Bloodhound was not playing. I bought my ultimate. So once you buy your ultimate, after that round you can't use it again. So every 2 rounds you can use it. Also, the reason I bought it because they have a Revenant. So I assumed after the second round he's going to buy another ult. And nope, he doesn't end up doing that. And yeah, I was quite annoyed, I can't lie. I get knocked and then I just see this Bloodhound there reading a magazine, or I don't know what he's doing, but at this point I was like, this is over, we're done. And I forgot that whoever wins this doesn't win the whole thing. I thought it was one of those where if they win this, that's it, the game's done. So we're just sitting there, and eventually he's going to die, of course, but I was fuming, I can't lie. Like, what are you doing? Now, of course, I don't know the full story, okay? He might need to go toilet or take out the rubbish. Now, I thought this round was over. I thought that was the last ever round. So we had another chance. And my teammate was playing again, so I was like, we got to win this. And that's why I picked the Spitfire, because there's no room for messing around. Why use a high skill gun like the PK, or let me use a flatline? No. We're just using something that's simple and efficient. And remember when I said I wasted my ultimate? Yeah, of course, these Revenant players, they know when to use the totem. Well, the enemy one does, because haven't you noticed we haven't used any totem on any of these rounds? So both of my teammates get knocked, and of course the Spitfire do be spitting, and for some reason he lost. Oh yeah, not for some reason, of course I have the Spitfire, you're gonna die. So gotta make sure I get the first, because I don't want you coming up. And maybe I would have spared your life, but you're using Revenant, using the totem, and that's just unethical, mate. I'm sorry. So I killed one, and I'm getting my boy Revenant, the better Revenant. Well, he's not better, but he's on my team. I got to show him the love in it. So it's one guy left, but I didn't know that. So I fire at this guy, and then you're gonna see this Mirage. I don't know what the play was, to be honest, but I'm not falling for that. He just rushes into my trap, as you see. Now, excuse my hip fire, I do have my look sensitivity like 2 levels higher than my, you know, my ADS one. So that's why I don't hit my hip fires anymore. That's just something I need to get used to. But now this is the final round, sudden death. And am I going for something that's skillful and ethical? No. Spitfire RE45, and I made it go to purple because 50 bullets, of course. And I can't risk, you know, basically both my teammates getting knocked, and I don't have a gun for the best situation. The Spitfire is the best gun in this season. So now I do the same strat, and this is why I'm like, my teammate, you're doing well. You're a smart guy. Because even though I dogged him and I said he didn't use the totem, which he didn't, he should have used it before. But on sudden death, this is where you need the totem. And thank you, Revenant, thank you. So we get a knock, and I'm not going to rush up yet. I'm going to make sure I'm healed up, because if I go down with these guys, to be honest, guys, I don't have confidence in them, okay? I'm just going to say it. I'm sorry if I come across as rude. So we knocked one, and then I'm going for the flanky. And then I throw my trap, of course, and Mirage is knocked. Now it's just one left, and I'm just going to first him, okay? I don't want anyone coming up. I don't want no surprises. I want this to just go. I want this to be smooth sailing. So I'm then rushing to help my teammate. I did get kind of scared there. I was thinking he might get knocked, but I'm sure he done enough damage. Now, what can you guys learn from this? Persistence, okay? Keep going. Also, Caustic mains, I'm showing you that he is decent in arenas. Don't let anyone tell you he's not. And also, look at this. Look, you're gonna see 9 kills, and look at my damage. That was beautiful. So I don't want to sound cocky, but I feel like I pretty much carried that game. We would have died, especially that time when they both get knocked and I use the Spitfire. And also, another tip, guys, sometimes it's okay to be a scumbag. Pick the Spitfire if you're going to lose. Pick a weapon that you know it don't matter, just we need to win. Okay? Sometimes, well, in Battle Royale, on casual, I won't pick a certain weapon like the Spitfire. But in ranked, if everyone's using it, I'm going to use it. Come on. If you want to use the best stuff, I'm going to use it. The only thing I didn't use that was really good was the bow. I always preferred the snipers, but the bow was annoyingly OP. But each to their own. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, drop a like if you can.